How you doing today, guys? Welcome back to another day of 7th grade math. This is Mr. Gomez, your favorite teacher in the whole world, and today, this is the second video on the assignment. We're going to keep talking about percent increase and decrease. However, in this section, we're just going to be talking about the amount change. The amount change given on the original amount and the percent increase or decrease. We're going to focus on questions 13 through 18. At this point, if you haven't, please go ahead and consider subscribing and turn the notification bell on if you haven't done so. If you want to support the channel, link down in the description. If you haven't seen the previous video, or with this one, I'll leave a link for you over here. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. So, for the original amount and the percent change, we're going to have to find the new amount. And a couple of videos ago, I talked about that briefly. And I gave you a formula. New amount equals original amount plus or minus the amount change. And we're going to be using that formula to work these problems. Now, why does it say plus or minus? Because you're going to have two things happening. Either going to increase or decrease. So if it's increase, once you find the new amount, you're going to add it back to the original. And if it's decrease, or if a sale or a discount or something like that, you're going to subtract the amount that you found from the original, and that's going to be the new amount. So let's rewrite this formula over here and work on this real quick. Questions 13 to 18. So again, new amount equals original plus or minus amount change. That's the formula that we're going to use. Now, this is super easy. It's like whenever it's an increase, it's just like adding the taxes to something that you're going to buy. Super easy. Anytime you have a percent, from now on 7th grade, you got to convert percent to decimal and multiply. That's a given. Anytime you have a percent, convert that into a decimal and multiply. That's going to be the first step. Step 1, convert percent to decimal. Convert percent to decimal. All right, convert percent to decimal, then multiply. So, number 13. But mister, it's a 3-digit percent. It's okay. So, we have kind of like what is referred as a whole number. Where is my decimal at this point? Is it here? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
1, 2, 3, or 4? Where is it?
2. 3. 2.
At 1, or 2, or 3, or at 4? Where is my decimal place at?
4.
At 4. So, if you want to convert a percent to decimal, even if it's a whole number, you're going to take it from here and move to the left 2 times. 1, 2, boom. Now, that became 3. Okay? So now, even though it's a whole number, it's a decimal form now. So you're going to multiply. The second step, you're going to multiply by the original. So 25 times 3, which gives you 75. Now, this particular problem says increase. So we're going to add 25 back to the amount change. So we're going to add the original amount and the amount change. This right here, this is the amount change. And when we add those two, my increase, my new amount is going to be $100. It changed by $75. 75 is not the new amount. 75 is the amount change. Now, if it's increasing, you're going to add it back to the original. Let's do a few more. Number 14. 160 bananas, 20% decrease. Again, you're going to convert percent to decimal. 1, 2. That becomes 0. 0.2. So you're gonna multiply 160 times 0.2, which gives us 32. Now in this case, it's a decrease. So we have to what? Add or subtract? Subtract. So 160, which is my original, minus 32 gives us what?
128.
128. So my new amount is going to be 128 bananas. 4 more. Decrease. Are we going to add or subtract?
Subtract.
So from here, 1, 2 is 0.75. 56 times 0.75 gives us 42. Now, that's my amount change. That's how much it's going to decrease by. So I'm going to have to take the 56 minus 42 and subtract. If you subtract 42 minus 16, you're going to get a negative number. That's not what we're looking for. You have to do big number minus small number. So it's going to change by 14. So my new amount is going to be 14. Number 16. Convert percent to decimal. 1, 2. Multiply by the original. 52 times 0.25. That's the same thing as divided by 4. 52 times 0.25 or divided by 4 gives us 13. So this is going to be doing what? Adding or subtracting? Adding. So add 52 back to it. And you're going to get what? 65%. 65 is going to be the new amount. 65 companies. 2 more. Next one. Are we going to add or subtract? Very good. So we're going to convert this into a decimal. 1, 2. Put the decimal here. And what do you do to the empty spots? Add 0. So this becomes 12,000 times 0.05. Which is going to give us, what's 5 times 12?
60.
60. And then you add these 3 zeros, that's 60,000. And from here, you're going to move 1, 2, which is going to be 600. So it's going to increase by 600. 12,000 times 0.05 gives us 600. Now we have to add 600 back to 12,000. So how many miles is that going to be total? 12,600. That's it?
18,000?
No.
Oh, wait.
12,600. All right. Number 18. We're going to percent decrease. So at the end, we're going to have to subtract. Very good. Convert percent to decimal. 1, 2. Boom. So you're going to multiply 710 times 0.01. I mean 0.1. So it's just going to be 71.
Yeah.
So 710 minus 71 gives you what?
1.
6 and 39. Yeah. 710 minus 71 gives you 639. So at this point, if you haven't, please go ahead and consider subscribing. Make sure you turn the notification bell on as well. If you want to support the channel, link down in the description. If you want to see my other channel, MTV Alex, make sure you check that one out. Other than that, that is going to be it for this one. Stay tuned because the next video, we're going to do these 4 word problems. That's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.